Master, our spies are searching as we speak.
Good. I hope they find the wretched one soon, for your sake.
It is only a matter of time, Master. We will have him for long.
I will look forward to it. My axe hasn't tasted blood in a long time, and it is thirsty. Inform me as soon as your spies make contact. This will be all too easy.
I've been busy trading for goods in our new villager market. The main item I've been selling is sticks, which of course means lots of chopping. I've relocated the spruce trees to remove some of the ugliness away, but some new ugliness has appeared. Look at our beautiful villager boys. They have been infected. They are now zombies. They are now zombie villagers. Check this out. So this was kind of planned, but kind of not. So the whole idea was to leave these open so they would get infected at some point, and then we can cure them. But I'm not quite ready to cure them yet. I don't have access to doing potions. We don't have any blaze powder or anything like that. And yeah, this is not going to be so easy. So I think we're going to think about how we're going to cure these up a bit later on, and that will mean we get some good discounts. And these guys all trade iron, and so it's a perfect time to build an iron farm. So that is the plan for today. Build a nice iron farm and make sure we decorate it too. So not just gonna throw up a quick and easy iron farm. We're going to make it nice and in keeping with the surrounding buildings. That's the kind of plan for this series, is to make everything look good. You know, make everything good. Yeah. So when we get our discounts, we can trade our iron away and get loads and loads of emeralds. This last time I've managed to do quite a bit of trading with the villagers using sticks to buy some books, and I've managed to get these items. So we've got this axe here, got our shovel and 2 picks. We've got a fortune pick right here, pretty good, and also a silk touch pick too. So these two picks were ones we had already, and they were pretty beaten up, but with the mending, and I've gone and done a lot of mining to try and get XP to get them all repaired. So that's what we're using so far. We do need a better source of XP in the future, but let me show you what we've got here. Look, what's this bat doing here? Get out of here, bat. Jeez. How's a bat getting here? It's way too light for bats. Anyway, so let me show you the resources that I've gathered in my expeditions to basically to fix my tools. So in particular, we went to the end, not the end, went to the nether. Look at all this, mined up all of this quartz just to get the XP really, but quartz is always going to be useful. And of course a bunch of stuff in the overworld. Got a whole bunch of coal, got a whole bunch of things here. Got smelted up some of these bits and pieces to get some XP. Yeah, with all of that, we managed to repair all of our tools. So that was pretty good. Well, the next job is to make some improvements to our villager market. So obviously we've got the zombies to deal with, but we'll deal with those later and work out what options we've got. But one thing I noticed is that trading with some of these guys, especially the sticks over here with these fletchers, actually these crafting tables here, the fletching tables here, they're blocking the XP. So when you trade with these guys, sometimes the XP comes over and you grab it, but sometimes it goes in the floor and you can't collect it because there's no gap. So I think what I want to do for all of these workstations is put them in the floor, so these villagers can still access them and restock, that kind of thing, and then have some signs on the front just like we've got here, and maybe had some chests here as well, so we can add any kind of storage that's appropriate for the particular villagers. So at the moment I've got a couple of chests here. So here's all these crossbows we used to unlock these guys. So all of these are fully unlocked to master level, and yeah. The stick trays are still 32, so obviously if we can zombify these and cure them, we'll get some discounts here as well. So I think that's the first thing to do, is to remodel a little bit here, just to make this market a little bit better. Okay, some good news and some bad news. So first of all, the good news is all of these, all the workstations have been moved, so they're underneath the villagers now. You can just about see the lecterns under there, and we've got some chests here for storage when we get some extra books, that kind of thing. Same with these guys over here. So all the XP now should come underneath there, and we should be able to grab it, no problem. We've got the composters here, added carpet on top so they don't fall into the composters, all good. And all our guys over here have, some of them picked up the blocks, as you can see. This one's picked up the crafting table there, smithing table should I say, so I had to put a new one in there. And over here, we've had a bit of a disaster. This is the bad news. I broke one too many blocks and they all escaped and basically burned to death in the sun. So we are missing these villagers, but I've turned the breeder back on because we're going to need it for the iron farm anyway. So I've got a couple of guys here and I'm going to repopulate these, and I think I'm going to attempt to get these to be converted or infected into zombies using these guys that are next to them. So I've made a little bit of a change here, so they should be able to get them through the corner there, but still separating them as we go. So let's see how this works, if it works at all. So let's see if we can grab one in a minecart. There he goes, and press this button. Okay, just give him a little nudge and he should go into there. Okay, good stuff. So let's break the minecart next, and then we need to trade with him to make sure that he doesn't despawn once he becomes a zombie. Let's maybe block that off for the time being, and we need him to pick up a workstation. Now, I'm not sure if those ones underneath are accessible, so I've got another one here, another grindstone here. So let's see if we can put this down behind him. There he goes. All right, let's see, what does he need? 3 emeralds. I think I've got some in this chest. There we go. Thank you very much. Okay, so he's not going to despawn now. We can now get rid of that. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this block here. And to get him over there, let's get some water and we'll push him over. Hopefully this works. And he should convert into a zombie. And then we can get the other 2 villagers in there and yeah, do the trade with them. Yeah, should be all good. All right, awesome. I've taken the next villager out, and I think I'm going to try and set his workstation outside so we don't have any issues there. So let's trade with him again. Let's get another axe, always useful, I suppose, and we'll break this one so he's no longer attached to that. Okay, let's break that. In you go. Block that. There we go. Right, he's in. Okay, and he should get converted. Oh, he's nicked my minecart. Dang it. Okay, mission accomplished at last. We're all in there. Okay, so next thing to do is to make start on the iron farm itself. So I'm going to build the farm first of all so we can start producing iron, and then after that we'll build a kind of outside building around it to make it look all pretty. So I've got some items together already. This is all we need for the iron farm itself. We're going to be building 2 modules basically with a storage system underneath, and I think we'll start with the storage system, and I think we're going to build it in this area here that I've just cleared out. This should give us enough space for the iron farm. So yeah, let me build it up bit by bit and I'll show you how we do it. And this is step 1 of the iron farm, a big hole. So it took a bit of time to dig this. Obviously, they don't have a beacon, but yeah, it wasn't too bad. So this is the initial part. This is going to be the collection system, and obviously the area where we kill the golems. So the front door is going to be here. We're going to walk in here and have some chests here. Going to have iron ingots on this side. We're going to have the poppies going into a composter, so we get bone meal over here. And these chests are also going to be for any iron blocks that we craft up from the nuggets over here. So crafting table to make that all nice and convenient. This is where the golems are going to fall. They're going to be pushed over there, and their drops are going to go into those hoppers over there. I'm going to add some lava in a little bit just to kill them off, but I'm going to leave that till the end. And then underneath we've got a little bit of redstone because I want to filter out the items and get them moved around. In fact, there's a little trapdoor here. We can go down a ladder so we can get down into the workings of it if we need to. So this might look complicated, but it's actually relatively straightforward. So just over here we have the hoppers underneath. Goes into here. This is an item filter just here. This is where we filter out the poppies. So the poppies are going to go into this dropper. There's a smart dropper system there that will spit out the poppies into here. They'll go into water stream and then go up into the chests on that side. And then over here we've got something similar. If I jump up here, we've got whatever's left over, which is just the iron ingots, will go into this dropper, and that will get spat up into here, and we'll route round using some water streams into the chests on that side. So that's what we're up to. Item collection pretty much there. Just got to add some chests and connect those 2 systems to those, and then we'll be good. And then we just got to build the iron farm itself, which is obviously just the platforms, the beds, and we need to get the villagers in, which is going to be probably the trickiest bit of this build. And then we should see some iron flowing in. All right, so let's get that build up next. Construction of the farm is now done, and you can see here we've got our water channels that go into our storage. That is all ready to go. So yeah, we just need to get our farm working now, and we've got 2 modules above. So one over there you can see we've got 3 beds ready for villagers, and then another one at the top there. You can't quite see it because of all the netherrack scaffolding, but that will come into play shortly. We've also got a little pod ready for the zombie we need to capture and put them in there, and then obviously the spawning platform above. So the next thing we need to do is to try and get villagers in. So I've taken a few out of the breeder and got them here. So this bubble column, we just take them up to the very top, and this is the first challenge to see how easy this is going to be. So I'm going to break this, and I'm hoping he might just walk, yeah, because he's going to part find to blocks over there, and he's just going to walk all the way up, and he can't get right all the way over. He's just going to go somewhat to the right place, and I've kind of blocked it off. So now we need them all to go over. Yes, very good. And this last guy, I've also got a workstation here if I need it, but hopefully they'll just wander out because they can think they can walk all the way through and they just go up there. Awesome. Right, let's follow them and see what's going on. Okay, here they all are. They are bobbing around. So I think we need to get them over. Now, when it becomes nighttime, they should pathfind to their beds, which are over here, and we shouldn't have too many problems, hopefully. So there were some green particles. They've got to their beds at least somewhat. So let's wait till nighttime, and hopefully they'll just get into their beds. Looks like they're wandering towards their beds. There we go. They're in. All three are in. Right, now let's remove these blocks around so they can't get out of their beds. Okay, awesome. Right, we're done. The villagers are in and the sun is setting. All right, so when they wake up, they will stand on top of their beds, and because of the glass here, they'll be trapped inside. All good. All right, that was easy. I've moved the next set of villagers over, so now it's take two. Let's break these beds and watch these guys go up to their new home. So let's do this, and yeah, we'll pop up after them, and hopefully there is a little water stream actually this time to pull them away. One of them got stuck in the bubble column. There we go. They're all here. Yes. Okay, awesome. All right, now I need to tidy this up again, ready for the zombies. Here they come. They're going into their beds, the second bunch. There we go. And let's get rid of these blocks so they can't get out, just like we did with the first lot. There we go. They are now secure. Very good indeed. With the sun setting, it's now time to search for some zombies, and let's get this iron farm working. Here is our first candidate. Let's see if he can pick up some items. Or maybe he can't. Let's drop a few more. Oh, this guy may be no good. Come around here. Oh yeah, he's picked it up. Awesome. Right, come in here, guy. Follow me, follow me, follow me, follow me. I'm going to just run past him super quick. There we go. And block him off. Awesome. Right, so he's trapped in there. He's not going to despawn. If I go around this way now, the idea is he can see me through the water, hopefully, and come after me. Here he is. And he's going to go up the chute. Goodbye. Okay, let's go up and follow him, and we should be able to run past him. There we go. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. That's it. And we'll go underneath here that I already had prepared. He should come over, stand on this block, and if we break this block... Oh, dude, come over here. Come over here, dude. I'm here. Hello? I'm here. Here he comes. Put a block behind him. Okay, at least he's trapped here. Oh, no. No, he's coming up. No, 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 no. And he's in. I somehow got him in. Okay. All right. So he is in now. Now I've blocked his line of sight to the villagers, so we won't have any golems spawning. No, 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 golem, no. Woof. Okay, let's block this off. We don't want we don't want anyone dying just yet. Thank you very much. It's now daytime, but I've also spotted a witch, and this is one of the things I wanted to get for curing our zombies over here. So I just want to get her into a boat if possible. So come on, witch, come this way. Yes, okay, she's in a boat. Right, awesome. Right, she won't despawn. We'll keep her for later, and this is what we're going to use to hopefully cure our zombie friends. It's the next night, and we've got our new candidate for the second pod. So going to get him to follow us in, just like we did the first one. Okay, buddy boy, follow me in here. Let's go. All the way in, all the way in. Let's go. And then we're going to zoom past, and yoink. Okay, he's in. Let's go around to the other side and hopefully lure him in. Come and get me. I'm right here. Yes, he's gone. Awesome. Right, let's follow him up. And what I've also done is I've changed out the slab we had before for a trapdoor, because I think he... oh, guy, let me past. Please. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Okay, let's run past. Run past. Run past. Jeez. Guy. No. What's going on here? Okay, let's try just fill her up. Okay. Okay, right. Go over this side right here, and he should come right over, and because there's a trapdoor there, he thinks he can pass fine, and he goes right on top of the block this time. That was the mistake we made last time, so let's get him in here. Let's break this block. And he's in. Yes. Oh, no, wait. He's not picking up items. I didn't give him an item. Oh, he's going to despawn. Oh, God, what I really need... I wish I don't have any name tags. Oh, no, what are we going to do? I wish I had a name tag. If only I had a name tag, everything would be all right. What's this? Trust Cassandra, name tag? That's a nice coincidence. Right, let's give him this. Okay, awesome. What was that noise? What's going on here? Oh, I'm not sure I'll trust this, but let's get him in place. There we go, he's locked in. We can get rid of the rest of this stuff now and get our iron farm working. We're ready for this guy to make us some iron. Well, these three guys, in fact. But I've removed all of the scaffolding, so golems can only spawn on this platform above. There's some water above it that's going to flow in the opposite direction, and we should see some golems, well, a golem fall down, hopefully. So let's release the zombie. Hopefully these guys will see him and get scared once he jumps up and down. And we should see a golem maybe in a second. Might take a minute, but maybe we'll just dig down. I think we should be good. So let's that should be working now. So let's dig this down, and we don't want any golems spawning on us. Release this guy too, and keep going. Let's get rid of all these blocks, so you only get golems spawning on the platform. And oh, I did put the lava in. Oh, there's a golem. And two golems. Yes. Okay, let's get the lava in. That's the next thing. And we just need to place the lava here. That should spread and kill the golems. Yes. Right. So then we just have to make sure the items come through into our storage system. So we should see poppies coming up here and iron ingots coming up here into the chests. There's the iron. Yeah, I saw it there. I saw the iron coming in. So let's check. Yes, there we go. Some iron. There's some leftover of scaffolding. There we go. 9 iron coming in here. And we should see the poppies come here. So we probably don't have any bone meal just yet. But the poppies come through here into the composter and into this chest right here. And there's more golems. Yes. Okay. Iron farm is working. This is great. And now we can turn our attention to curing our friends, the villagers. And we're going to use this witch to do it. So we captured that witch a bit earlier on. And why are we going to use a witch? Well, we don't have access to blaze powders. In all that time, I did mining, looking for quartz in the nether. There's no fortress anywhere to be seen. So I don't know where one is. It must be a long way away. So yeah, we're going to have to resort to this now. Now, I also traded with the Fletchers to try and get maybe a tipped arrow of weakness, but none of those have it. Only an arrow of slowness was the best I could get. So we're going to try and get this witch over to these zombie villagers. And there's a chance, if you're within 3 blocks of the witch, that she will throw a potion of weakness. So that's what we're going to try. Get in the boat. Yes, she's in. Okay, awesome. Right, let's heal up a little bit. This might be a bad idea, but this is the way to do it, I guess. And we're going to go as close to these guys as we can. We're going to look to see what effects we get. And once we get the weakness potion, I'm going to try and give these guys the apple. We may well die. I've put my other gear into a chest, so we should be good. There's weakness. There we go, 3. And if we get out of here, can we do the other guy too? Oh, go around the other side. Yes, all 3. Okay. Oh, these guys. These guys are getting hurt. Oh no, let's block this off so they can't get hit by any potions. And while those guys are curing, let's go in and get the next ones curing as well, I think. So let's move the witch over to these guys. Let's try and get right into this corner, see how many we can hit with that potion. So watch my effects again. I may well die, but I've got my milk, so I can take away this. Oh, there's a weakness. 1, 2. We get the other guy as well. Gonna have to go around the back again. Run. Let's go around here. There should be one more guy. Yes. Okay. There's those 3. Okay. Awesome. Okay. Last time. Let's get into the boat one more time. Let's get this out of the way. Move around here and get in here close to these guys. And let's watch our effects one more time. And hopefully we should get weakness before too long. More poison. That's no good. Where's the weakness? Where's the weakness? Okay. I'm gonna have to bail. Oh, zombie doctor, and I died. I knew it. I knew I'd die at the end. I should have got more milk, but that's all right. We can carry on and try again. Okay, one more try before it gets night. Hopefully we can do it this time. Looking for that weakness potion to come on in again. Come on, witch. Don't let me down. There it is. Okay, done it. We've done it. Right, let's get out of here before she kills us, and let's sleep. Sleep the night away. Time to heal up. And we got the zombie doctor. We've got the zombie doctor achievement, and you can see we've got a villager in there. Now those other zombies in there, they are transforming currently, so they're not going to infect this guy. So we should be good. We should end up with all those 9 villagers should all convert in good time. All right, so just got to wait for that to happen and then deal with this witch, I guess. I think I'm just going to move her well away from these villagers so we don't cause any more problems. I'll put her over here somewhere now. I'm not sure what to do with her. Should we keep her or should we put her out of her misery? Not sure yet, but let's try and get her well out of the way so that she doesn't damage any of our villager friends. There she is in the middle of the lake. She's still trying to throw potions at me, but yeah, she's quite safe. So I'll keep her there in case we want to bring her back and use her again in the future for some more curing, but hopefully we can get access to blaze powder before too long. I think I was wrong about the converting villagers. Look, oh no, I think I made a mistake. So I tested this, but it looks like even though they were transforming, they could in fact reinfect the villagers. So we've got some that are cured here. We had one cured over here, but he's now gone back, and there's one here. He's not being transformed anymore, so I think that was one that's gone back again. Oh no, we're gonna have to do this again, I think. Oh no, this is no good. I think I know what the problem was. I think when I was in my testing, I was standing around here, and if you're standing close to the zombies, they target you and ignore the villagers. So what I've managed to do after a lot of shenanigans is to separate these. They were running around quite a lot, but yeah, managed to separate these so at least they're safe for now. And yeah, I think we're going to give this a go. So let's go and get our witch again and yeah, try one more time. And that time around was semi-successful. Here are those 3 villagers all cured up. Very good. But unfortunately over here, we've only got 1, and over here, another 1. So what we managed to cure the 2 zombies that were here, and that's these 2 guys right here, so they've got the discounts. But the 2 villagers that we had in each of these died in the process. They must have been hit by the damage potion that the witches throw. I tried to block them off with blocks to hopefully protect them, but it wasn't good enough. So I've turned the breeder back on again, and we're going to just have to get some fresh guys in here. Yeah, it was worth a try. But these guys have got the trade. So we've got one iron ingot for an emerald, and same with this guy over here. Unfortunately, these guys over here, only one of them have got the iron trade. The other 2 have got the bell trade. So there's an iron guy, and we've got 2 with the bell. So I might swap those 2 out, so we end up with nine guys here that can trade iron for emeralds. I think that's what I'm probably going to do. But yeah, the breeder's back on, just waiting for the babies to pop up, and yeah, I'll do that in between now and next time. But the next thing to do is to finish up the iron farm. So here it is. It has been working away very nicely indeed. Golems have been falling down, and over here you can see, there we go, one in there already, and here's the iron so far. I also picked some up so we could do some trading. So yeah, iron farm is going well, but we need to make it look good. So I've got a bunch of items together. I've got an idea of what I want to do. So I think it's time to make this thing into a nice iron tower. And this is a good opportunity to talk about a new rule for the series. So I've already spoke about we're not going to be using the nether roof or anything. So we're not going to be using that for traveling or building farms, anything like that. I might still go on the nether roof for one thing. I've got an idea for something I might do in the future, but we'll see what happens with that. But the next rule is that we have to make sure that all our builds, all our farms, our contraptions all look good. And that's something we need to do. So in previous worlds and previous series, there's been times where I've built a farm but not done any kind of decorating, that kind of thing, and I've always thought, well, I'll come back to it, and then never do. So I think this time I'm going to make a concerted effort to not only build some interesting farms and stuff like that, but also try and make them look good. Now that's what I've tried to do with this iron farm. Obviously building an iron farm these days is super easy, especially something like this that's quite small and early game for me at least. But the real challenge here for me was to make this look good. So obviously I want to improve my building skills, and also when it comes to these kind of farm designs and making them look good, you have to take into consideration not breaking the farm. Obviously all of these blocks I'm putting down here, we need to make sure that golems can't spawn outside on the building itself. So that is a bit of a challenge, but I think I've done it, so we'll check it out once it's all finished. But yeah, there shouldn't be any spawnable blocks. The iron golem should only spawn inside the farm, and we shouldn't have any issues with the farm breaking because golems are spawning where they shouldn't. So I'll try to use lots of different blocks and try to make it interesting and in keeping with the other buildings we've already got. So using the same materials, as best I can. But anyway, so let's continue this build and see how it gets on. I'd also like to say a very big thank you to everyone for giving me all the kind words and the kind wishes from last time when we did our little time-lapse chat. So that's really appreciated. So thanks so much for that. And yeah, I'd like to get to a point where we can have a reasonable schedule for the videos. Probably not once a week in the short term, but if I can get one every 2 weeks, that'll be a good goal for me to start with. And hopefully at some point we can get back to a weekly schedule. That is the goal, but we'll see how that goes. But yeah, thanks again to everyone. Thanks for your understanding and the support. I really appreciate it. And here it is. Here is the completed iron farm tower, in keeping with our current surroundings, looking pretty swish. Yeah, looks good, right? So I like the fact that it's a different height from the other buildings here. Obviously, still in keeping with the same block palette, that kind of thing. And yeah, looking pretty good. I've done a bit of AFKing, and I've protected the villages, as you can see. We'll come back and check on that in a second. But yeah, let's have a closer look at this iron farm. And let me show you a few details. It's hard to see all the details of this build from ground level, so why don't we get into the camera account and have a look around this thing. So here we go. You can see my player down there looking at what we've built here. And yeah, I think this has turned out pretty well. I'm pretty happy at the end result. We've got to come back quite a way here to see all of the build here. But yeah, pretty good. Now it's the same all the way around apart from the front door on the side there. But you can see here, if we compare it to our house over here, we tried to keep the same kind of block palette. We've got the stone types at the bottom. Then we got to the stripped oak on after that. Then we've got the calcite layer. And then on the very top, we've got a mixture of the deep slate and the cobble, just like we've got on our other houses as well. So the same kind of block palette. Obviously we've got the spruce logs for supports, and also some spruce other bits and pieces, stairs and planks, that kind of thing as well. So I've added in these grindstones as well for a bit of decoration. That turned out pretty well, and obviously the lanterns and the buttons and things like that all around to give it a bit of detail. So yeah, pretty happy how this turned out. Now if we go to the very top over here, I've added some campfires for a bit of movement into the build, a bit of atmosphere. And this is supposed to be, from a distance, this is supposed to be the fires of the forge, creating all of the iron from however it creates it in this tower. If we imagine it's like an industrial building, that kind of thing. But yeah, pretty happy how this turned out. Now, I'm not quite sure what style you would call these builds actually. It's kind of something I've just been experimenting with. So if you know about architecture, what kind of style do you think this falls into? I'm not quite sure, but I'm very happy how this turned out. And now the top spawning layer for the golems is right at the very top here. So occasionally, if you're kind of up this high, and maybe if we're flying around with our elytra in the future, we might even see a golem spawn at the top layer. We're going to be lucky now, probably not. But yeah, that's the idea. We might see a golem here and there moving around on the very top. But yeah, very happy how this turned out. I would like to add in the future some pathways and a bit of decoration around here on the floor level. It's looking a bit plain at the moment, but that is to come in the future. In terms of the iron farm, I've actually finished it a few days ago now, and I've been doing quite a bit of AFKing. So if we come in here, we can see how we're doing. We've actually got quite a bit of iron. This is really good stuff. All of this coming in here, up here, and I think up to this chest. There we go. So that's where we're up to. Obviously, it's not super amazing rates, but plenty of iron for now. With a little bit of AFKing, it's going to suit our needs for the short term at least. Now, one thing I've added some of these iron bars here. I didn't have those before. I found that sometimes, on a rare occasion, the golems fall down together and they nudge each other, and one of them gets stuck just on these ledges here. So I've added those bars, so hopefully that will stop on that side. I might need to add some on this side, I've discovered, but I'll come back to that another time. But what I have been doing as well is trading with our villagers. You can see here I've added temporary blocks over here, all this netherrack here. This is to protect the villagers when I've been AFKing. It's been inside my house AFKing, so we're totally safe and we can get the iron. And also I wanted to protect the villagers because I don't want to do any more of that curing malarkey until we've got the proper resources to do it. But I have been do some trading with them when I can, and this is our emerald haul so far, which is good because now what I want to do is I want to start getting a whole bunch of our books. I want to get some better armor. This armor is only starter armor, so I want to do that. Get a proper sword and stuff like that. So I need to do some more upgrading. Now I think we've got all the materials we need. That is the next thing I'm going to do. So yeah, let me do that, and then we can see how we get on.
Lord Venom, what news of the search?
Master, our spies have located the one known as Logic.
Excellent. It's time to take what is mine.
We know the sector, but our spy was killed before the precise location could be sent.
How did he discover your spy? He may be more prepared than we thought. I want that weapon now. Send a new spy. We attack at dawn.